Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome welcome back to another new episode of China Inside China News Briefing. Today, this afternoon, I want to share with you guys a piece of news about China's way of combating the impact that the coronavirus has brought to Chinese economy. So specifically, it's about how the government is going to give the support to people by cash or the consumption coupon. Okay, let's have a detailed look at the report. Here the guy, the suggestion is made by this guy, the famous economist in China. Also, he is the former World Bank president. Mm, this news is really about the comparison of Chinese way and the global way of boost of the economy. Mostly in many countries, especially in Europe and in the North America, the government, nearly all the government gives cash directly to the general public to boost the consumption. But in China, the some local government have given out a coupon instead of money or instead of cash directly. And this news about the analysis of why it's different in China. So, according to Mr. Lin Yifu, the economist, in the past, especially in the 1997 to 1998 Asian financial crisis, and also the 2008 global financial crisis. The Chinese way of combating the impact is to invest, to put investment into the infrastructure to boost the demand and the create the job, and maintain the growth of the economy. But this time, the situation is quite different. Mm, the the in the past, the impact is only uh is only focusing on the plummet or the quick drop of the foreign demand. But inside China, the domestic production and the life had not been affected directly. So, but in this global coronavirus pandemic, all the all the countries in the world have been affected. Um, in China, we have took lockdown of the city, social distancing, and some other measures, etc., to respond to the pandemic, which seriously affect the domestic demand and the supply across the cities and the villages, as well as families and enterprises. So in the past, the way the Chinese government to respond to the crisis had proved very efficient and effective. So this time it is of course necessary to maintain these useful measures or policies, especially if the government uh, is pushing for the new infrastructure, which is like 5G related or AI related infrastructure, not a typical bridge or road or housing infrastructure. So the new infrastructure investment can not only boost the demand, boost the investment, also can lay the foundation for the future development. Of course, we should maintain or we should keep on these effective policies. But the point is, from from the investment to the job creation to the demand creation, there's a time gap in between. It's not sufficient, and it's not sufficient in short time. It's not a very like a first aid policy. So in this case, to safeguard the in enterprise, families, especially in China, 80% of the Chinese companies are privately owned company, and among which majorities are the small or mini enterprises. Now, many of the small or mini companies have facing up difficulties because there's no the company cannot reopen or business cannot restart if there's no demand in the market. So here our main topic comes forward. The US or the European countries, even the relatively conservative Germany, has given out the rescue plan, has implemented a rescue plan and given out the large amount of money to boost the economy, which is over 10% of the general GDP. But in China, the situation is different. If we give out cash in a large scale, maybe some small group of people or family will go to buy the necessities directly, but majority people could get the money and put into the bank account for saving, to save the money instead of going out to buy stuff. So it's hard to either to either safeguard to protect the family and also protect the companies. Also, uh, there's a precondition for issuing the coupon other than cash. We have to have a wide network of mobile payment. Either small or either young guy or old guy, older people can use mobile payment. And in this way, China has special advantage. Even in many countries, European countries or developed countries, this point is not met. So the Mr. Lin, the economist, has expressed this idea in several meetings in March. And actually, some local government have already put it into action. According to the statistics from the Ministry of Commerce, from from May 8th there has been 19 billion Chinese RMB given out as a way of coupon. So how do we see if it works and where it works? China is big. How can we issue the coupon into the right direction, into the right place, and make it most useful? So the places which have been given out the coupons all generally have three characteristics. First, the economy is relatively development. The second, the third industry has been relatively high in the whole economy. Third, the government itself has a strong financial power. So that's to say, issuing or not issuing the coupon is mainly based on the foundation of economy. The stronger the three aforementioned characteristics the local government has, the higher the amount the local government can give out to boost the economy. So generally, local governments can assess the real situation and make the decisions accordingly. And generally speaking, the effect of issuing the coupon is good. Um, the coupon will work most usefully into 5 industries, which are clothing, housing, food, traveling, as well as tourism. As far as we know, that in February, the tourism sector and the restaurant sector were very poor. The transaction amount was only 20% compared to the pre-pandemic. So in that case, the issuance of coupon this time mainly focusing on the supermarket, restaurant, and tourism. So these three sectors have been the fastest growing sectors among all the business sectors, economic sectors. So which proves that the local government's decision is correct. But so the issuance of coupon is not a nationwide action. It's only put into action in the different areas and decided by the local government. So it's not all the provinces or counties have given out the coupons. Okay, that's all the generalization of this this news. So if you are interested, I believe you could have more research, or you can get more information if you search on Google or some other network browsers. I think it could be reported also as as news in some foreign news platform. Okay, thank you. The time has been so long, and thank you for sharing your precious time with me. I'll see you next time. See you.